Good day, ma'am. We are the Group 7 and our report is all about crustaceans. Crustaceans are a diverse group of arthropods that inhabit a wide range of aquatic environments from the deep sea to freshwater shrimp and ponds. So, hindi lang siya sa water, pwede din siya sa terrestrial. So, ito yung mga crabs, shrimp, crayfish, and others. So, these are the characteristics of crustaceans. They have a hard exoskeleton made primarily of chitin. So, ito yung shell nila and ito yung nagpo-protect and nagsusupport sa kanila. Their bodies are divided into segments. These segments are the head, thorax, and abdomens. They possess numerous pairs of jointed appendages. So, meron silang pairs of antenna, mandibles, maxillae, legs, arms. They have gills for breathing underwater, of course. Most crustaceans have compound eyes, so malakas ang kanilang mata. They can magnify sunlight 10 times than us human. They have an open circulatory system and reproduce sexually with separate sexes. Fertilization can occur externally or internally, and most species go through several larval stages before reaching adulthood. So, like example, yung ibang crabs, they exhibit external fertilization, pero may mga iba ding crustaceans that exhibit internal fertilization to protect their eggs from predators or an harsh environment. Taxonomic classification of crustaceans: Kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, subphylum Crustacea. So these are the major classes of crustaceans. The first one is the Malacostraca. This is the largest and most diverse class of crustaceans. Ito yung mga crabs, lobsters, shrimps, woodlice. So ito yung mga hinuhuli at kinakain natin. Sarap na sarap pa yung iba dito, but for me, it's a no-no. Pero may mga iba din na nabilong sa Malacostraca na hindi edible kasi may mga toxins ito.
Brachiopoda. It is comprises fairy shrimp, club shrimp, Diplostraca, Notostraca, the Devonian Lepidocaris, and possible the Cabrian Repachella. First, fairy shrimp. They have 11 pairs of swimming legs that also function as gills. And then clam shrimp, a group of bivalve brachiopoda that resemble the unrelated bivalve mollusks. Why? Clam shrimp has two valves that meet at the hinge, while mollusks have two hinge shells. Then Diplostraca, mostly freshwater, and they feed on the microscopic chunks of organic matter, and over 1,000 species but many more are undescribed. The Notostraca, known as a tadpole shrimp or shelled shrimp, they grow quickly and can reach adulthood in a week but live on a short time. And then Devonian Lepidocaris, known as a beautiful shrimp. Then they are mostly freshwater animals that feed on plankton and detritus. They use their trunk limbs to gather food.
Remipedia or remipedes are primitive crustaceans found in underwater caves and other subterranean aquatic habitats. They have a long, slender bodies with many similar appendages. Scientists study them to understand crustaceans' evolution.
Maxillopoda, a large class of mostly small crustaceans, typically 0.5 to mm, with over 14,000 described species consisting of freshwater and marine copepods, subclass Copepoda, marine barnacles, and a few other groups including fish-like subclass Branchiura. Ang Maxillopoda ay isang klase ng crustaceans na nabibilangan ng malawak na hanay ng mga species, kabilang ang mga barnacles, copepod at kuto ng isda.
The diversity and habitat of crustaceans. Crustaceans are mostly aquatic, in both fresh and salt water. Marine habitats include shallow coasts. Shallow coast means between the shore and deeper water. and the deep sea, and intertidal zones. Intertidal zones is an area where the land and sea meet between high and low tide. Freshwater habitats are rivers. Is a large natural stream of water flowing, lakes and etc. Some are in damp terrestrial areas. Their habitats depend on their food, temperatures, and salinity. Some can tolerate different salinities. They are diverse and crucial in ecosystems. Crustaceans are a diverse group of animals with over 67,000 known species. They are incredibly adaptable and can be found in a wide variety of habitats, from the depths of the ocean to the freshwater lakes and streams and even on land. The anatomy of crustacean. First is the anterior ganglion, also known as the brain of crustaceans. It serves as the central control center for their nervous system. Compound eye. Like crabs and lobsters have compound eye, made up of numerous individual light-sensitive unit called ommatidia. Ommatidia contains cluster of photoreceptor cells surrounded by support cells and pigment cells, adjust in the intensity of light. Next is the antennae. Crustacean likes crabs and lobsters and shrimp have two pairs of antennae. The shorter antennae, first antennae, and the longer antennae is the second antennae. Both pairs plays important roles in sensing the environment and navigating. Next is mandibles. Mandibles in crustaceans are the primary mouth parts used for biting and crushing food. And we have the heart. Heart in crustaceans is a vital responsible for pumping blood throughout the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and removing waste product. It is a muscular organ located in the thorax, typically dorsal to the digestive tract. And the anterior aorta in crustaceans is a major artery that originates from the heart and carries oxygenated blood to the head region. It plays a crucial role in supplying vital organs and tissues in the anterior parts of the body with oxygen and nutrients. So next is the posterior aorta. The posterior aorta in crustaceans is a major artery that originates from the heart that carries oxygenated blood to the posterior region of the body, primarily in the abdomen and tail. It also plays a crucial role in supplying vital organs and tissues in the posterior part of the body with oxygen and nutrients. So next is the gut of crustaceans. It is a complex and vital organ system responsible for breaking down food, absorbing nutrients, and eliminating waste. And lastly is the nerve cord. The nerve cord in crustaceans serves as a central communication pathway for the nervous system, transmitting signals throughout the body and coordinating various functions. It is a double ventral nerve cord, meaning it runs along the underside of the body, and it is composed of a series of interconnected ganglia or nerve centers.
Physiology and behavior of crustaceans. For their locomotion, they use their legs, swimmerets, or specialized appendages for movement. So, meron silang mga paired legs. They use for walking, swimming, and burrowing behaviors. Sa feeding and digestion naman, yung mga carnivores like yung crabs, they use their claws or yung sipit nila to eat their prey or maghanap ng pagkain. Sa herbivores, they eat algae. Yung iba naman, they eat algae or detritus. Filter feeders ay ito yung mga krill. They strain plankton from the water.
Sensory system. Number 1, eyesight. Compound eyes for wide field vision. Ginagamit nila to para ma-detect nila yung paligid nila, and yung nakikita lang nila is black and white. Number 2, chemoreception. Antenna for sensing chemicals in the environment. They use the sense as taste, gustation, smell, or olfaction. Number 3, mechanoreception. Sensory for detecting movement and vibration. Detection for predators, prey, and also means communication. The setae means bristle-like or hair-like protectors on the limbs and mouth parts of crustaceans. Then next, the reproduction and growth. Number 1, reproduction, mating behaviors, external or internal fertilization. Mating behavior. It is include courtship signaling, fighting, and mate guarding. Females may also choose male based on the fitness and genetic benefits. Then, internal fertilization occurs when the sperm fertilizes the eggs inside the female, and external fertilization fertilizes the eggs of females outside the body. And some of crustacean is parthenogenesis, and parthenogenesis means produce eggs that develop without fertilization by sperm of males. Then number 2, development. Larval stage. The life cycle for the different crustaceans starts from the nucleus stage, followed by the zoea larval stage and post-larval stage, and finally ends with the adult growth stage. Nucleus having an unsegmented body and a single eye. Then zoea larval stage, it is a free-swimming larvae. And then post-larval stage, it is similar appearance to adult or before the adult stage. And then lastly, molting. Growth through ecdysis, sheathing, and exoskeleton. Upang lumaki ang mga crustacean ay nagbabalat o ecdysis. Tinatanggal nila ang kanilang panlabas na balat or exoskeleton at lumalabas na may mas malaking bagong balat.
Crustaceans use various defense mechanisms, including a hard carapace, strong pincers, camouflage, and shells. They may escape predators by moving quickly or forming groups. They also have a complex immune system and can adapt their body structure and response to threats.
So, the ecological role of crustaceans. Food sources for fish, birds, and other marine and terrestrial animals. So, yung crustaceans kinakain din ng ibang organisms, and even humans kinakain din natin. Crustaceans like crabs and shrimp alter the sediments and environment. So, example, yung behavior ng mga crabs na nagdidig sila, nagbuburo for their habitat. Pag umalis sila doon, pwedeng tirhan din ng ibang organisms yung nagbuburo nila or nagawa nilang habitat. Another example is nutrient cycling. They eat organic matter or dead organisms, and they break them down and release nutrient back into the environment. Recycling of nutrients through consumption of detritus and recycling organic matter, like I said kanina. Keystone species in marine food chain, vital to the diets of whales, seals, and fish. Crustaceans as an important part of reef ecosystem, contributing to reef health and stability. Crustaceans are essential para ma-maintain yung balance, yung diversity, and yung health ng reef ecosystem.
Economic and human interaction. Crustaceans are economically important as a food source, supporting millions of livelihoods through fisheries and aquaculture. They also serve as bioindicators of environmental health. However, they face threats from overfishing, habitat loss, and climate change. A One Health approach is needed to manage these challenges and ensure sustainability, highlighting interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health.
So that's the end of our report, and thank you.